A Fish Has No Word for Water. A punk homeless San Francisco memoir. Written by Violet Blue. Narrated by Keira Grace. Note to readers. The stories and events in this book are true. To protect the privacy of those living and dead, names have been changed, locations have been shifted, and identifying descriptors have been altered. In select circumstances, real people have been combined into one character. Exhaustive steps were taken to fact-check events, people, and locations, including the author's engagement of services by Stryker Pierce Investigations. Research included interviews and consultation with sources within the San Francisco Police Department, Stanford University, former employees of Argo Systems, and merchants at businesses on Haight and Castro streets. Introduction. There are reasons for San Francisco's homeless crisis, but no one remembers what they are. My mother was a hacker and Stanford engineering graduate. When I was a little girl, she worked as a radio signal jammer for a U.S. government contractor in Silicon Valley. She was single, so she picked up a second job, negotiating the import and sale of cocaine from South America into the San Francisco Bay Area. My mother was a very popular techie, and she took me to all the parties. Her clients made sure I had all the games and computer equipment others only dreamed of. I spent my days as a 10-year-old cutting and packaging large amounts of coke and watching my mother and her tech elite companions unravel. Until someone got shot, and then everything fell apart. I began junior high school fresh out of federal witness protection. By my freshman year of high school, I was homeless and alone on the streets of San Francisco. The war on drugs was fought here on home soil. I am one of its many orphans. San Francisco once had a different name, but no one remembers it. Memories here are fragile. That's partly because we have always had a fairly transient population, but also because history gets algorithmically rewarded by whoever thinks those who suffered are whom deserved it most. The problem is the architects of the future who have rapidly changed this shining city have no memories of San Francisco. And that's a bigger problem when you need to figure out the difference between what you've been told and what's actually happening. While finishing this book, I visited an old friend. Over the past decade, her and I worked together at local news outlets that include the San Francisco Chronicle. We were catching up over drinks in her fog-wrapped outer sunset apartment.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?